Today is going to be about field duty and mass field duty updates in IPPS-A. We previously did a lesson on updating duty status rosters, and I'll pop the iCard up there for you. And one of those was updating the field duty for service members. So this is going to be how we can do a mass update for an entire organization. Previously, the unit would have to prepare a roster in Excel or a Word document, sometimes even 4187s, and send that to finance so that they could input the field duty into the service member's record and to take their separate RATs, their BAS. But now with IPPS-A, commanders, managers, and HR pros can go in and create field duty rosters, identify dates for the entire organization, and identify dates specifically for people within the organization. And then that will send a TIN or a FID, which is essentially ones and zeros to finance, to take the money from their paycheck for their separate RATs. So this is a big change from what we did previously. Now, I will say that we want to do this before we go to the field because this would update their duty status attribute in IPPS-A. But that can lend itself to some problems when individuals move in and out of the field. So, a couple of folks go out to the field and then they got to come back for a doctor's appointment or whatever, and they don't come back till the next day. Technically, we shouldn't be taking their separate RATs for the day that they were out of the field. But anyway, that's going to be for organizations to figure out how to do. What we're going to do real quick is we're just going to run through how to create that field duty roster, how we can amend the dates by individual, select individuals that will or will not go to the field. I'm logged in as a company commander, and I am going to create a field duty roster. So the first thing I'll do is click on the nav bar, go to Navigator, Workforce Administration, Mass R3 Update, Mass Update. Now all of this instruction, this navigation path can all be found in the IPPS-A user guide. And so what I'll do is real quick is I can search. So maybe I save this and I want to amend it. If you click search, it'll show you all of the current field duty rosters that have been submitted so far. But what I need to do is create a new one because we're going to the field. So I'll click add new value and I'll click add. First thing I need to do is select the mass update type, and it is for field duty. And then I need to give it a description. And here I would suggest we get very descriptive. So we understand what which field exercise or training exercise that this is for. So I may put FY22 A27 warfighter exercise. And now what I want to do is I want to give the system criteria to search for. So now we'll scroll down here to the UIC. I have to put a UIC in here to search. And this is just going to tell me which people within that organization I want. So if I was a battalion, I could pick UIC and hierarchy if the whole battalion was going to the field. Or I could search for just a single company. So I'm going to go ahead and search for my company because I'm the company commander. All right, so it shows up. Now I want to hit the search menu, and this is going to pull up all of the individuals in that organizational hierarchy or that organizational tree. Okay, so it's done searching, and now it's pulled up everybody in the unit. Okay, now there's a couple things I can do. If I know everyone is going to go to the field for my company, every single person, and we're all going to go on the same date, we're all going to leave and come back together, then I can go ahead and select the date that we're going to start. So we're going to start on May 2nd, and we're going to end on May 6th. And now we'll pick the field duty location. Essentially, normally this will probably be the same installation that is your home station. But if you go to NTC or something like that, it may change. So we'll just scroll down here to Columbia, go into the field. And now if we click the apply button, these dates and this location will apply at everybody's record. So we'll go ahead and do that. And now it has applied the dates of 2 through 6 May and the location to everybody's record. And so what I can do now is I know that I have a handful of people who won't be going to the field. I can just unclick them and that's done. So these individuals will not be included on this list, and we'll click save. So we verified that a great description here, or a pretty thorough description. We've searched for our folks, we've included the dates, and we've unchecked people who won't come. Finally, if I know, one last thing you can do is if I know that this individual will not be there the whole time, they're gonna come out soon, I can change just their date. So I don't have to apply the same dates to everybody. I can go in here and pick and choose the people I know who will come out early or who will come out after we've left or come back before we go index. So I'm done with this roster. I'm ready to go. I can attach a file. So if it's the op order, for example, I could attach that to the field training exercise. And once I'm done, I'll click save. Now that it's saved, I'll click the submit button to complete the process. Now you can find this in process 22-8 of the IPPS-A user guide version 2.1. So we will click submit. And here it tells me that it's been routed to the S1 pool for further action. If you haven't seen how to insert workflow templates or to action PARs and things in IPPS-A as the Battalion S1, I suggest you hit the iCard up there and watch those videos. But as for creating a field duty roster in IPPS-A, that's how simple it is. We'll click OK. It tells us what the approval map is. It's going to go to the S1 pool. All of these folks are in the S1 pool, and they will action it and complete it for signature. So now what we'll do real quick is we'll log in as the S1 pool and see if we can move this along for completion. Okay, so I'm logged in as an HR Pro at the Battalion S1. As you see, I have a little alert. If I click on that alert, it should be the notification that I have a action in the S1 pool to complete. And here we are. I have a mass update request pending my approval. All right, so it comes up. It tells me the dates of everybody who will be included on the roster, who will be charged. And now I can approve, deny, or push back. But I can also insert a further approval authority. So I can quickly either insert a list that I've created, or I can just go find a specific individual. So I add the individual and I insert them in. So I've inserted the actual approver. Once I click approve, it'll go to this individual for their signature or for their approval in IPPS-A. So I'll click approve, and now the action is pending with Major Niebling. So that's it. That's how we create a field duty status roster for submission to update duty status and to send the TINs and FIDs to finance to charge individuals or to deduct that money from their separate rations. I hope you found this useful. Commanders and managers, HR pros, this is now in your hands. You're able to do this thing without hopefully a lot extra work and a lot of extra paperwork. We continue to be pushing out videos on MilTube, S1Net, YouTube. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, and MilSuite. So please do me a favor and like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and follow our stream on MilSuite. Appreciate you watching. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you like to see. Defend and serve.